All right, my friends, we are back on another Saturday morning for realsies this time, I hope. Just getting set up here. I am on some experimental software at the moment, so bear with me as I get things going. If you do happen to see me and hear me, feel free to chip in the comments over there, tell me how your day's going or something, so I know that it's working. And we'll get started dancing here in a couple of moments. Hey, I see comments. That's good news. We're doing better than last week already. Today we'll be dancing to, of course, some Jonathan Doyle live at Eastside Stomp, because we've got it. Why wouldn't we dance to it all the time for our warm-up? And then some former Seattleite, hopefully the once and future Seattleite, Greg, come home to us. Greg Ruby will be our choreography track today. It's a pretty cool tune. He wrote it inspired by Washington Hall, which is supposedly, apocryphally at least, the first place that jazz was performed in Seattle on a stage was at Washington Hall, and we still get to dance there every now and then, so we're lucky. But if you want to check that out, I believe he still has some vinyl records of this track available as well, so you can be all fancy and stuff, get all hipster. But either way, it's on Bandcamp. Quick plug for Bandcamp. This is currently the last Saturday of February, which means this coming Friday is the first Friday of a new month, which means Bandcamp is giving more money to the musicians if you buy CDs or downloadable albums or whatever the kids are doing these days off Bandcamp this coming Friday. So put a little reminder in your calendar and maybe start making a list of all the CDs you've meant to buy but never got around to. You can flip through these videos. I've got a bunch of them linked in the little diddly-doos down there. And support some musicians this week. That said, we'll get started here with our warm-up. So find yourself some space, make sure you got water handy, and let me know in the comments if you have trouble hearing or seeing or anything, because this is a new bit of software for me, so we're still working out the kinks a little. But here we go. This is Get Happy by Jonathan Doyle and the Spirit of Kansas City. Alrighty, and the sounds of the enthusiastic crowd at the venue formerly and soon to be known as He Said Stomp, hopefully. Again, that was Jonathan Doyle. If you just joined us, we have a bunch of stuff, including some new live in Choreo recordings up on Bandcamp, so make sure you pick those up this Friday, because Bandcamp gives them an extra cut. We're going to be dancing to some Greg Ruby here, also on Bandcamp. Plug, plug, plug. The Washington Hall Stomp, recorded and named after a venue here in Seattle. And if you want to go look for some of your friends dancing in a bygone era, you can find the music videos from this album and find some of us in there, including some shooting at the Washington Hall Stomp, or at Washington Hall. Here is the tune. So that's the bit we're doing today. If you check out any of the musicians who recorded on this album, you can find it if you go to the Bandcamp link for it. It'll list who played on the album. They all have their own albums too, so if you want to look for new music that we haven't necessarily listened to yet, one of the cool things about recording this album is Greg was able to fly in from New York and New Orleans and all over the place, his favorite musicians for each part for this sound of music. And the other cool thing about it is he's playing an era, like a pre-swing era sound, because he's playing the era of jazz that was most often played at Washington Hall back in the day. So we're going to be doing a little bit more of the Charleston kind of feel to most of our choreography today to match the music. Starting off with some kicks, because that's how we do. So find yourself some space, wiggle around, grab a sip of water if you need it. And we're going to start with the last half of our swing Charleston, basically. We're doing a double kick. So we go front and back step. So that goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on this right leg. We're going to do a kickball change with the left and then a step. So we have double kick, step, kickball change, step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7. And then on 8, we have one clap. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're going to hold for a beat. So that clap is doing us a favor. We would have to hold for 2 beats, but because we have the clap, we're only holding for 1. And that 1 is count 1 of the next 8. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1. And during that 1, I'm still pulsing. And I'm getting my weight slightly back, shifted toward my left foot. Wherever that happened to be when you've decided to pose for your clap. Because the next thing we're going to do is throw ourselves forward for a triggeration on count 2. So it's a little bit later than we're used to on that one. Normally we do triggeration probably on 1, 2. We're going to throw ourselves forward onto our right foot on count 2. So let's break that down and then we'll come back and talk about how it fits in. We're going to assume you're on your left foot right now. We'll get there in a second. You're going to go forward on your right foot toward your audience, turning yourself to face stage left while you do that. You're going to reach your left foot behind, continuing to rotate another 90 degrees, and tap the ground toward your audience with that left toe. I'm going to kick that foot in the same space, and then step onto it. I'm going to go sideways here, because it's hard to see, I think, in the silhouette, what my feet are actually doing. So I'm going 1, I step toward my audience, I tap my toe toward my audience, I kick toward my audience, and then I step toward my audience. So I'm doing one thing with my right foot at the beginning, step, and then I go left, 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 doing all the fun stuff the rest of the time. And the little chant for that one is stomp, touch, kick, step. So let's do that obnoxiously slowly, starting on count 2. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should be on your left foot, just having landed on it on count 5. Let's try that again. I'll go toward my audience this time. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once more with feelings. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're on your left foot. We're going to let that right foot come around in a really baby kick. It's not a huge hi-ya. It's just sort of a sweep of the leg around. So I hit that front point, and then I cross, and I step back. And all this is pretty tight underneath us because it's pretty fast, so I'm not making it very big. So that whole 8 count goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on 8, we're back on that left foot. Our right foot's ready to go. Let's do it again. I'm going to call out the steps while we do it. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Step, touch, kick, step, kick, cross, back. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Step, touch, step, kick, cross, back. And once more for good measure. I'll go to slight angle this time so maybe you can see a little more what my feet are doing. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Step, touch, step, kick, cross, back. So let's reassemble that with our first 8 count. So we had our double kick, ball change, step, clap. Then we hold, and then we do our integration. So remember that hold on 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double kick, ball change, step, clap, hold, step, touch, kick, step, cross, kick, back. I said cross kick, it's kick cross. I'm sure you're with me. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to use numbers this time for those that want that. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And once more, just to lock it in there before we move on. From the top, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I believe I'm fully in silhouette because we're in the time of year where there is daylight. So do my best to turn sideways and things so you can see me. If you can't and you need me to turn sideways and I didn't do it for something, let me know in the comments and I'll fix that for you. One more thing we're going to do at the end of that kick cross back. So we've gone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is I'm going to bring my right leg out to the side and I'm going to kind of flip my heels open because we're going to be doing some of that Charleston wiggling going on here. So we're going to think about the even numbers. Our heels go out, and the odd numbers, they come in. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you haven't done that before with us, that's a great thing to practice on your own and just kind of get used to it. Put on a Charleston song and just think 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Kind of walk around a little bit, getting those heels so they feel natural doing that thing. We won't take a ton of time right now because we only have an hour, but this will be recorded. You can come back and check on it later and figure that out. So we've done our beginning, double, kick, step, kick, change, step, clap. Then we had a pause. We did our trickeration, step, touch, kick, step, kick, cross, back. 8 is that back, so we're actually pulling our heels open as we go back. So it went kick, cross, back. We're going to do hitchhikers backward. 1, 3, 5, 7. So the really fundamental weight change part of this move is touch, step, just like you're in a club. Touch, step, step. But I'm going back, 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 back while I do it. And that goes 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to add those heels in, you can totally do that. If you're not there yet, you want to come back and practice those later. For now, it's okay to just do touch, step. That's fine. You can add the spice when you're ready for it. Classic hitchhikers will have thumbs involved too, so you might be here, boom, boom, or you might be here, boom, 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 boom. As long as your arms are kind of going with you, your elbows come in when your heels come in, you're probably fine. So feel free to fiddle around, find a mirror or your own camera and see what looks good on your body. And also, check the source material. Look at Al and Leon and some of them, or watch The Spirit Moves for those ladies and gents. So let's try it again. We're going 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, touch, step, step. And I want to get all the way onto my back foot there, on my left at the end. If you're used to trickeration for your hitchhikers, we come forward on that last one, so don't get too much in that habit. I might mess it up during this because I've been teaching trickeration at UW. But we're going to go back, 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 and we're actually traveling upstage a bit. We're covering some ground because we're about to make it back up. So let's attach this to our first 2 8s. We have the double kick, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and double kick, step, kick, ball change, step, clap, hold, step, touch, kick, cross, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. One more time, now that you've seen how it works, hopefully you'll be able to jump on board with me. From the beginning, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. So once that seam is gone, where it feels like, oh, we just do hitchhikers now, it actually doesn't feel too bad, but at first it might seem a little quick getting into that hitchhiker thing. So run through that a few times on your own if you need to, or come back later and polish it up. But let's finish up this phrase for now. We got a really easy step for our last little bit. It's literally just walking slowly. So we got touch, step, step. We ended up on 7 on our left foot. We're going to have a little gather on 8 to keep the emphasis on 2 and 4. And we're going to step in front of ourselves, and clap 3 times. Bop, bop, bop. When we do this step, though, I want it to be a little bit of a groove walk. So I'm going to exaggerate the knee coming up before I take my step a little bit. I'm going to gather in a 1, 2, 3. So I've got this little bounce to it going on. So when my knee comes up, I'm going low. So I've gone hitch, hike, and step, clap, clap, clap. 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So let's try it. Hitchhikers into our walking and clapping. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. And this is a classic bit. You'll see this in a bunch of different routines. This little walk, ba-da-da. One way that was described to me when I was learning it back before the dawn of time is that you want to kind of act like you're walking under a bar and you don't want to hit your head, but you still want to keep eye contact with your audience. So I don't want to do this to get underneath because then I disappear. I'm going to duck my whole body down and then pop up once I'm safely under the bar for my clapping. So let's piece that all together a little bit slowly. From the top, we have our double kick step, equal change step, pop. We have our trickeration with the step around, hitchhikers, and then we have our walk, ba-da-da. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and double kick, step, kick, ball change, step, tap, hold, step, touch, kick, step, kick, cross, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, walk, ba-da-da. Cool. Let me know if you get questions up there in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to keep plowing ahead. I will check back in a moment. I know that this new software, being the freeware that it is a little bit delayed, so it might be a little bit longer before I see your questions, but I have not forgotten you. I will come back. So we're going to do this this next bit. We already know a basic fall off the log, I'm assuming, if you've been here before, because we do it all the freaking time. And the really basic version of that would be like kick, step, 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 kick, step, 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 with the kick being on 8 and 4. So let's just try a couple fall off the logs, make sure those are at home before I make it weird. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do that, and instead of having it be swing style, which is that chugging along, kick, step that we've been doing, we're going to make it a little more Charleston style. We're going to go like almost back to black bottom era. So we're going to have that kick, instead of being open with the inside of my leg kind of coming up, I'm going to make the outside of my leg come up for my kick. So I'm going to bring my heel up to the side, my knees are glued together, kick, and then I'm going to go step, 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 kick, step, 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 kick, step, step, step. And I want to make sure that my knees stay close together. If I get out here too much and I throw that knee up, or that foot up, it puts my knee in a vulnerable position. So I do want to keep my knees under my hips. So be really careful with that, especially if the speed increases, that you're not going extreme on this one. Let it grow as your muscle support grows and you've practiced it much times. But we're going up, in, out, in, up, in, out, in. So there's a couple levels you can do here. If this is very new to you, you can just do a fall off the log. That's totally fine. If it's only kind of new to you, you can do that up to the side and then just walk the steps in between. And if you've done this kind of stuff before, go ahead and add the heels the whole time. So I go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Regardless of which version you're doing, let's take your hands in a couple of ways. We can either go here, where I'm clasping my fingers and I'm locking my shoulders down underneath me and back so that I keep my chest solid. Or if you've got wrist issues or something, you want to hold your hand here, that's fine. You can take your hands here. Whatever version you're doing though, I want to try not to go too far celery shape where my shoulders come in front. I want to keep those down and back, whichever version I'm doing here. And that's going to help lock my chest forward so we get this really featuring the legs thing instead of having it be here, which is fine, but the arms kind of draw away from what we're featuring right now. So let's try and keep those kind of locked in somewhere. If you have another way to lock your arms in that you've done before, you want to do a pose, whatever you want to do, that's great. Choose your own adventure, but try to make it feature the legs on this one. So let's do that again, starting with 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that comes right after our walk, walk, ba-da-da. So let's do that. We're going to go 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So starting with the first walk with your right leg. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it picks up pretty fast. You have to be ready for it. Don't let yourself get lazy because the move is slow on that walk. You gotta be on it. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, da-da-da, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. We're gonna go one of two options here. If all this is new to you and you just want some extra practice on it, option 1 is the you get to do that option. So we can just go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we can practice this. We can go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if that's where your brain is and you're like, that is enough weird knee stuff for me today, stop there, work on that. If you want to, we can add cowtails to this. That's going to be where I throw my right heel at the left wall and lock my knees together. And it makes a little circle back here. So I'm trying to sweep things off the rug under my couch over there. And we're going to do 2 of those on the right, 1 of those on the left, and a step if you're doing this version of this. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's try that. We're going to do fall off the logs, or black bottoms. Or fall off the log, and right, right, left, left. Whichever one you're feeling. I'll probably do the cowtails most of the time. I'll try and remember to throw in the double ups sometimes. But especially if you have vulnerable knees, or if you're just not all the way warmed up, it's great to do that double up to give yourself a break instead of trying to spin your knees around when they're not ready for it. So take it at your body and your brain's pace. So let's go from that point, from the first kick, behind, side, front. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Important, regardless of which one you're doing, you're on your left foot on count 7. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Next bit, we're going to give your brain a little bit of a break. So we've done woo, 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 ah. We're doing just a basic pointing Charleston. Kick, step, back, step. Couple options for that. Walk it if you need to. Touch, step, step. Make it as casual as you want. You can sweep it. Ba, woo, ba. So you can do a little mini fan kick in front with a straight leg. And do your step instead of the touch. And then behind, you can do one more of those left cowtails. So I can go 1, 3, 5, 7. And if you want to do a different version of 20 Charleston, if you've got your pet version you want to do or something you're experimenting with and you want to try out, it's just 8 counts of Charleston, so choose your own adventure. So let's go from the top of this. We have our black bottom fall off the logs. We have either your double ups or your cowtails. And then we have this last little bit where we're doing our 20 Charleston. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. For the arms on this, I would say let's lock them kind of in place for that first 8 count. Let's keep them locked for the second 8 count. Let's let them break free a little bit and start flowing around naturally for our Charleston step. So I'll be going in here, I'll go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. And doing whatever I want to do with the arms, but letting it kind of expand as the phrase goes on. Our last 8 count of this phrase is going to be Boogie Drops, but a little bit spicier. So it starts off just like normal. We've gone 1, 3, 5, 7. We go Boogie Drop. The other side goes touch, touch, step, more step. So we've got 3 on the right and 4 on the left, and then 1 on the right. So we're hitting every beat this 8. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A couple of differences other than the number of steps we're doing here or the number of touches we're doing. One of them is I'm going to push off the left side when I finish. So normally in Boogie Drops, boom, boom, boom. I'm just chill here because I have time to play with this before I have to move. But because we're going right into that 8 on the right side, when I get done with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I really need to dig into that left glute and hamstring to push myself toward the right. So let's just try that 8 count all together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you got a fancy version of Boogie Drops, again, spice it up at your leisure. I often will go toe, heel, drop, toe, heel, touch, drop. If that's a lot for your brain, really keep it simple. There's a lot going on in this routine. We don't have a flow of the same kind of move for most of it. So if you need to keep it simple, go for it. But if you got some spice, I won't judge in a bad way. I'll judge positively. 10s all around. Let's try that one more time. Just the Boogie Drops. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A boogie drop, boogie drop, drop, step. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're going to do one of the things we do in warm-up all the time. So we get a little bit of a brain break. We're doing a kick in front, a kick behind, a kick in front, and a kick step. So it goes kick, 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 step. Or with counts, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to keep it going. We're just doing one of them. So don't let yourself get too much in the habit of the warm-up. But we're going to do at least one familiar step in this thing. From here, it gets a little bit weird. We've done this move once, but it was like August, I think, when we did it in here. So I'm assuming it's probably not totally practiced recently. So we're going to do a double kick, just like we did at the beginning. Double kick. But we're not going to put our weight back on that right foot afterward. And we're going to let this kick rotate us a little bit. So on the first one, it was front and back step. Pretty standard Charleston thing. This time we're going to go a little bit to the diagonal to my left. And then my kick is going to be a little bit to the diagonal to that same side again. So I'm going around my body. And that means there now has to be a little bit of a tuck on 2. Where I bring myself together, I bring that knee in, my right knee. So I go kick and kick. From here, I'm not putting my weight on that foot, I'm doing a touch. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're used to doing that step, this will be like, ah! If you're new, it may not be any harder than a normal move, because everything's weird and new. But check yourself, make sure you're really grounded and pulsing on that left leg. So our step goes double kick, touch. Now I'm going to kick that foot that did the touch toward my audience. So my right leg continues around in a clockwise way. Kick, step. And I do one more kick step with the left foot. Kick, step. So our rhythm here is double, kick, touch, kick, step, kick, step. While we do that, we're making one full rotation clockwise. And we're going to wind it up a little bit by keeping our chest forward, letting our hips go to that diagonal. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, double, kick, touch, kick, step, kick, step. The counts on that go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For me, the secret sauce here that makes it actually work is what I'm doing with my pulse, which is probably not surprising to those that have been in class before. But when I go 1, 2, 3, and I do that touch, if I do that touch from here, where my right leg is doing the work, I'm never going to make it. It feels really weird to do a kick back here and then a touch. It's a lot going on from the same spot. So that touch actually comes from me lowering myself to the ground on my left leg with my pulse. So I'm going to turn so you can see my left leg here, since I know I'm pretty silhouetted. I'll go maybe a little diagonal. I'm going to go double, kick, touch. So you can see I lower myself to the ground on that. That only works if you're already pulsing some anyway, but it's definitely helpful for me. So I can go double, kick, touch, kick, step, and let that flow actually happen. The other cool thing about the pulse there is it releases me from the floor every other beat, or every half beat. So I have this light floatiness to my body half the time, and that makes the turn a little bit easier. So let's try that again. Just that whole move. Just that whole thing, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, double, kick, touch, kick, step, kick, step. Again, just because I know we have different skill levels on here, if you don't have that move down, if it's not working for you yet, you are welcome to do any version of a Charleston. You can do a basic Charleston, you can do a jump Charleston, you can do 20s Charleston, as long as it ends up on the left foot on count 7. Feel free to come back to this later and just put Charleston here. But this one's kind of fun. Double, kick, touch, kick, step, and it's different than normal. If you want to add windmill arms to it, you're welcome to do that. I probably won't because I keep hitting things, but you're welcome to do that if you want to. So feel free to fiddle around some if you're a turner already. Let's put that in context. So we had 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remembering that flow, let's just do it 2 moves at a time. So first 2 moves are double kick, or triple kick, 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 step, and then our double kick, touch, kick, step, kick, step. So starting with that left kick to the right. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know that last turn is a little bit wonky, so if you do have questions, feel free to type them up, put them in the box over there. Otherwise, the breakdown will be online after this, so you can check that out too. Let's go back a little bit earlier. Let's add our boogie drops. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into that triple kick. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cute. Come and check on your comments over here. You're so far so good. All right, cool. Looks awesome. Cool, all right, let's do this thing. Where are we at? Oh yeah, now it's gonna get a little extra spicy. We're speeding it up a little. So we've been doing these floaty kick moves. We're gonna get a little down, grounded, do some triple steps, which is a little bit weird because everything else has been on the 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 kind of feeling. Now we're gonna go triple step, ha, triple step, ha, triple step. And we're doing that because the band does that, so we're stuck with it. We finished our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to use that next down pulse to start my triple step. If you are not pulsing during those last 2 kick steps, you will miss this part. So give yourself some time when you're working on this later to go through it slowly. Practice going kick and kick, touch, kick, step, 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 triple step, and make that pulse extra deep so you're used to falling onto that count one. But for now, we'll assume it's all going perfectly. We're sitting on our right foot. We're doing a triple step, triple step. I'm going to fall onto my left leg and do a little bit of a lazy run de jambe pop out there with my right leg, a little fan around the side. You can keep that off the ground if you want, or on the ground. I'll probably keep it on the ground. I'm trying to minimize my impact for the poor neighbors downstairs. So I have triple step, drop, then the same thing, triple step, drop, and then one more triple step, triple step. So triple step down, triple step down, triple step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try it together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step down, triple step. Once more, I'm going to use the numbers. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should end up on your right foot, which is weird for us, on 8 there. Let's try that with a little bit of stuff before it. So we got the kicks, and then our weird turny kick, and then triple step down, triple step down, triple step. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step down, triple step. So it's picked up a little bit. We're kind of cooking here. So really make sure that core is engaged. Make sure your weight isn't too far forward. Make sure you're in that like nice squat posture so you've got full wrestling mobility. And let's try it out again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Checking on y'all again because you're cool. Awesome, looks good. I am going to take a moment, grab some water or something. I need to plug in my computer providing audio here because my dancing has unplugged it. There we go. But let me know if you do have questions on that part. I know it got really dense really fast. We were like, oh, nice and easy, some twisty stuff, and then all of a sudden there's rhythm. So let me know if there are questions. And otherwise, we'll get started here on the last little bit. It looks like the stream is still working. That's always good news. Thanks for bearing with me while I check on things. Cool. All right, looking good. So we've got 8 more counts of this B section of the song. And actually, I want to play this for you. It's a little bit of a weird rhythm. It's going to go 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Ba, ba-do, ba-do, And I think it'll be a little easier to hear it from Greg than to hear it from me.
Battery 50%.
And battery 50%, says my speaker. This is gonna be our big kicks that we just started with. So this is this whole phrase. Kick, kick, step, kick, and kick, touch, kick, step, triple step, ba, triple step, ba. So it's Charlie Halloran on the trombone going wah, ba-dum, wah, ba-dum. And I have no idea how much of that you can hear over the stream, but it goes 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna do scissor kicks during that. We will be coming out of this into a jump Charleston afterward, so we need to make sure we're on the correct foot for that, which means our left foot after our run. So we're going to reverse engineer. So we need to go 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And normally, if you're doing solo jazz and you've done it with me, I usually start on the right side for scissor kicks. That is entirely because I'm lazy, and that's what I do when I'm leading Lindy Hop in the swing out. But we can also start on the left side, so we're going to do that today. If that didn't make any sense to you, you probably don't geek out about how to break down Frankie steps for an audience. So don't worry about it. We're going to triple step, sweep, triple step, sweep, triple step, kick with our left foot. We're going to do a ball change. and bring ourselves slightly over that to the left side there. So I went wah, ba, doom. Now I'm going to drop onto my left foot while I kick my right foot. Boom, ba, da. And then I take 2 running steps in place. So I have kick, ball change, kick, ball change, run, run. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or, sorry, 1, 3, 4, 6, which is weird. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's go back to our triple steps, because that transition can be a little wonky too. So triple step down, triple step down, triple step 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 5 with the right foot in the triple steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step down, triple step 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. On that 8, I recommend kind of winding up with your right leg back. So I've gone 7, 8. And it's not that I'm pulling it backward, it's that I'm leaning forward and leaving my leg behind, like I'm charging in a running sort of way. So if I'm going sideways here, so you can see that, I've gone ba, ba, do, ba, ba, do, ba, ba. So I'm pushing off that foot, leaving it behind, because the next thing I'm doing is a big old jump Charleston. So I need to swing that right leg out in front of me. So I've gone 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. I don't know if that's swing out there. So let's try that from the triple steps up through that big kick. So triple step down, triple step down, triple step, kick, ball change, run, run, whee! Sound effects optional but encouraged. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step down, triple step, kick, ball change, run, run, whee! From there we've gone 1, 3, we're going to drop onto that right leg. We're going to switch legs on 5, we're going to do a ball change on 7. So it goes kick, step, switch, ball change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, switch, ball change. Watch my upper body here. This is a version, but it's kind of the easy one because it lets your upper body help your legs. I'm going kick, back, switch, ball change. So I have this little bit of a lean back on that 5, into the lean forward on 1, or on 7. Don't exaggerate it, you don't want to end up on your rump, but it's nice to have a little bit of a wee, 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 wee going on in there. So let's go from our triple step to our kick ball changes, run, run, into kick, back, switch, ball change. 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, triple step, triple step, 1, bottom, ba, ba-do, ba, ba, kick, down, kick, ball change. Moment of panic, I was turned to the wrong choreography in my book and I thought I taught something wrong, but we're good. Checking on your comments over here. Sweet, looks like we're all on track. Let's just plow through to the end here. We're almost at the end of the choreography and then we'll go through and reassemble it as usual. This is the first 8, this jump Charleston is the first 8 count of our last phrase. Now we're going to borrow directly from Big Apple. So we've gone kick, back, back, ball change. We're going to do 2 fishtails. 8, 1, 2, 3. 2 boogie backs, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. 2 boogie forwards, 8, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come together on 5. So it goes fish, tail, boogie back, boogie front, boom. Confirming the counts, cool. Then we're going to steal from some Alan Leon, so it's all about Whitey's Lindy Hoppers for this last run. Well, let's try that one more time, just that fishtail, boogie back, boogie forward, together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're doing 2 kicks. We're going right and then left, but they're both in front of us, so it's just kick, kick on 7, 8. So we've gone 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So let's just do that much. Let's do that much. I think that's a lot. So boogie backs, 5. Or fishtail, sorry. Fishtail, boogie back, boogie front. Together on 5, kick, 7, 8. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fish tail, fish tail. Boogie back, boogie back. Boogie front, and 5, kick, kick. Once more, just to get it memorized. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Fish tail, boogie back, boogie front, and 5, kick, kick. We're going to take that left leg that's up in the air now. We're going to rock step with that. And we're going to drop down to our stage right on our left leg. So I had 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Kick, kick, rock, step, drop. If you want to get fancy, that drop can have a toe touch from your right behind. Optional. It isn't super important. Al and Leon did this bit, and one of them did it, and one didn't. So choose your own adventure. Kick, kick, rock, step, down. So I can down touch, or I can just go down, depending on how much brain space you have left at this point. Let's go from our fish tail, boogie back, boogie front, 5, kick, kick, rock, step, drop. 5, 6, 7, fish tail, boogie back, boogie front, and 5, kick, kick, rock, step, drop. Check on you. Okay, cool. We're in the last 8 count. Let's just finish this sucker out. We've gone 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that right foot. I'm going to do a kick step at the wall behind me as I flip over to there. So that goes 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that together, starting with the right leg kick on 7, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, down, kick, step. Again with numbers. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, we're going to do a little dive, pelvic thrust forward, throw your head back, exorcism style move. So we're hitting that here. You can point both fingers at the floor. You can just open up your hands, whatever you want to do. We're throwing ourselves forward. So that whole combo goes 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go through that a couple of times kind of slowly. It's not particularly complicated steps, but anything that rotates and has rhythm is a little bit thinky at first. So from our 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, down, touch, kick, step, drop. Again, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't start on 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock, step, down, touch, kick, kick, drop. Let's take it back a little bit. We're going to go from our fishtails. So fishtail, boogie back, boogie front, together, and then into our kicks we just did. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're just going to break a leg or off or whatever we want to do to get off stage at that point, because that's the end of the routine. Congratulations. We've sort of made it all the way through. So now let's go back and piece together the chunks and see if we can make it flow a little bit. So we're going to do that whole last phrase, starting with our jump Charleston. So that's the kick, back, ball change. That's straight into our fishtail. So jump Charleston to the end. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. Cool. If you want to know, this is how they exited Big Apple. It's just you dig your heel into the floor in front of you with your right leg, and then do a ball change, where you go back with the right and front with the left. And if you want to make it look like you broke your leg, it's called break a legs. Wiggle your right knee afterward, maybe even with a both. So I can go dig, below, dig, below, and drop down a little bit. But they would link arms. That's how they get off from Big Apple. Everyone's got their own different versions, so if you want to see more options for that, check out the Big Apple contest. It's on YouTube in multiple forms. It's the very end of the routine. Let's go back to our scissor kicks. So we've gone 1 and 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8 into our jump Charleston. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4 and 6. Run, run. 1, 3, 5, 7. Fishtail, fishtail. Boogie back, boogie front, and 5, 7, 8. Rock step, down touch, kick step, drop. Cool. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, let's keep putting it together. We're going back to the halfway point of the song. So that's where we've gone kick, 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 kick step. We have our weird turning kick, double kick, touch, kick step, right into our triple step down, triple step down, triple step, ba, ba-do, run, run, jump Charleston. So from our triple kicks here, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step down, triple step, kick, ball change, run, run, Charleston. 3, 5, and 7. Fishtail, boogie back, boogie front, and 5, 7, 8. Rock step, down touch, kick step, drop. Cool, I'm not seeing questions, so we're going to keep putting it together. If, like I said, if there's a delay on your question getting answered, it's me, not you. It's this new software takes a while to send to YouTube and then to send back, so there's a little delay with the questions. But all right, let's go back a little bit more. We're back in this era with our black bottom fall off the logs, and then cowtail or double up. You have options there. From there, we've gone 1, 3, 5, 7. We got a nice basic 20s Charleston. 1, 3, 5, 7. And then we're basically where we were before. We got our boogie drops into our big kicks. So this section is fall off the logs, cowtails, into our just basic 20s, into our boogie drops. So fall off the log, cowtail, 20s, boogie drops. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump, back, kick, ball change, fishtail, you back, boogie front, and 5, 7, 8, rock step, down, touch, kick, step, drop. I realized that was almost full speed and I meant to go slower. If you stuck with me, gold stars all around. Let's go back even more though. Let's go back to the beginning and walk through that section, make sure it's still home because it's been a minute. And then we'll have some time to dance to music, which is always better than my voice. Cool. All right. So at the very beginning of the routine, remember we did a double kick step. We did a kickball change and a clap. So let's just do that 1-8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double kick step, kickball change step, clap. This is the dreaded do nothing for 1 count moment before our trickeration, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that trickeration is step, touch, kick, step, kick, cross, back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's put those two together. We've got our double kick, kickball change, clap, hold, trickeration. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, just those 2 8s. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. That's getting pretty close to the speed we're going to be dancing at. I'm not going to bring it all the way up to the 200 beats per minute they recorded at. We'll keep it about 10% slower for now while we're learning. But definitely download the track and dance it at full speed once you've got the stuff memorized a little bit. It feels better at full speed. But do remember, dancing is athletic. So it's really important to maintain that athletic posture. It doesn't have to be sprint posture all the time, but I do want to keep my belly engaged a little bit, especially the lower belly. I want to make sure that I'm using my glutes, my hamstrings back here. I want to keep my shoulders down and back whenever possible. Adding on the rest of that first phrase, we did our trickeration. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it calms down for a moment. Hitch, hike, walk, walk, ba-da-da. So let's do that whole first phrase. So from the top to that point. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double kick, step, kick, pull, change, step, back, hold, touch, kick, step, kick, cross, back, hitch, hike, walk, walk, beat. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3. Da, da, da. From here we're going right into fall off the log, fall off the log. So don't let yourself go, it's easy, take a break. Go, it's easy, prepare for battle. It's a smarter idea. So let's run through the whole thing once with counts, and then we'll do it with the song. So 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I messed up. Let's do it one more time. It's hitchhikers there. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 1, 3. Fall off the log, fall off the log. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step down, triple step, ba, ba-doo, run, Charleston. 3, 5, 7, fish tail, boogie back, boogie front, 5, 7, 8, rock step, down, touch, kick, step, drop. And I'm sure that was perfect the first run through. But if not, you've got the video, you can practice it. We're going to run through with music from the top, just so that we all have a musical run through to practice with later. And we're going to assume it's going to be perfect. All right. And again, this is Washington Hall Stomp by Greg Ruby, in case you're joining us just for the end here. Definitely go pick that tune up on Bandcamp. I put a link down in the doodly-doo. Cool. All right, let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't try and read while dancing, it's bad for you. Try again. Parts of that were mostly not wrong, but I know we're right at time. If you need to go, that's totally fine. I'm going to run it one more time for my sake, because I can do better. Let's do it. not wrong. We may or may not be changing formats here soon on this or adding some bonus material, so keep an eye or ear or whatever peeled on the social medias. If you're not following us at Syncopation Foundation, Eastside Stomp, T-Town Swing on the Facebook, and we are Eastside Stomp on Instagram. We are Lindy Hopping on Spotify and TikTok. But check out those things. Make sure you're following us on those to stay up to date. If you're in the Patreon, you'll just automatically get an email whenever something new happens. So if you're subscribing to that, thank you so much. Patreon is what's keeping the coffers at Syncopation Foundation full up, so we'll be able to have our launch party with a live music again. If it wasn't for our Patreon subscribers, we wouldn't have live music when we came back. We'd have to do DJ'd music for a while until we saved up money. But we have an amazing group of supporters over at patreon.com /Syncopation Foundation, giving $5 to $15 a month. Doesn't seem like much, but it makes a huge difference in our ability to reopen. So thank you all for that. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. If you are one of those Patreon subscribers at the $15 tier or above, we have a class on Wednesday night. We'll be going over how to improvise solo jazz stuff in its various facets. That's how we've been working on the last 2 months, and we'll be adding on to that. Otherwise, have a good one. Enjoy. It looks like it's going to be sunny for at least part of today, or Seattle version of sunny. So have fun, make choices, and we'll see you next time.